We're halfway through our baselining season here at Balbirnie Home Farms. In the spring of 2021, we've now got 16 solitary bee boxes around the farm, looking to try and get these mason bees that come out in the early spring. It's not been a particularly nice spring for them, so I don't know if we're going to catch a lot of data on that this year. We've also got pitfall traps and slug traps out in the trial fields to see if we can assess the state of our pollinators and predators and pests around the farm in year one. And this work will be repeated in year three, so we can assess the impact of the management decisions we make in some of the trials on these species as we go through the project. More work as part of our baselining here is disease assessments across crops in 8 fields that are to be used for trial work over the next 6 years in this Strategic Cereal Farms project. Disease levels will be assessed in the crops that are in these fields this summer. That can be used as a baseline to see whether we can improve soil health, which ultimately might lead to a reduction in disease pressure in crops in the future. We'd like to find worm channels going up and down. There are a few, but they're not massive. There's a few little wormholes there you can see in the soil, but the worms obviously disappeared with the temperature. If it was 14-15 degrees today, you'd dig there and you'd have worms within as soon as you opened up the surface of the soil. In time, with more of this type of system where we're not cultivating as much and we're keeping the residue on the surface and we're allowing the burrows to survive and leaving the root channels from the previous crops in the ground undisturbed, the fertility will improve and it'll be more resilient so that it can sustain a drier spell. It's not the most productive soil on the farm, so it's a kind of good baseline to go by.